Have you had a chance to explore Pixar Pier at California Adventure? Well, let's take a look at that. Hi everyone, it's Kat from the Mouse Scout, and today we are going to take a look at Pixar Pier at California Adventure at the Disneyland Resort. Formerly Paradise Pier, this area of the park was rethemed to Pixar Pier in 2018 because Disney wanted to bring a little more character, so to speak, to the park. Beloved Pixar stories and characters come to life here, and I think the retheming is a welcome change. Pixar Pier is based on Victorian boardwalks that were once found along the coast of California in the 1920s, like the Santa Monica Pier or Santa Cruz Boardwalk. There are shops, rides, food carts, and a waterside restaurant spread along 4 whimsical neighborhoods at the seaside waterfront. There's the Incredibles Park, Toy Story Boardwalk, Pixar Promenade, and Inside Out headquarters. When you first enter Pixar Pier, you'll pass under the sign where Luxo Jr. keeps a watch over all who enter. If you look closely, you'll see he moves around a bit. To the right is my favorite restaurant at California Adventure, Lamplight Lounge. This is the perfect place to grab a bite, sip a drink, and enjoy the panoramic views of Paradise Bay and all the exciting rides over at Pixar Pier. Lamplight Lounge was renovated from an old warehouse factory. This eccentric eatery is sprinkled with Pixar treasures including concept art, napkin sketches, knickknacks, collectible toys, and other mementos from the Pixar filmmakers. If you love Pixar like I do, you'll enjoy just looking around. You've got a few seats inside, but the majority of the seating is outside with fantastic views. And on colder days and nights, they have heaters and tabletop fireplaces. The food here is fantastic, and it keeps us coming back time and time again. They offer lunch and dinner 7 days a week, and on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, they offer brunch. We've tried their crispy piggy wings, lobster nachos, crab and tuna roll, and my favorite, potato skins. They are all delicious. For brunch, we tried their crab benedict, French toast, and chilaquiles. Again, quite tasty and enjoyable. They also have an outside bar area upstairs where you can get drinks and order off the appetizer menu. For a complete review of this restaurant, please be sure to check out our Lamplight Lounge video. I'll put a link below. And I'll tell you a secret, this is my favorite place to sit in the park. Across from Lamplight Lounge is Nick Snack's store. Try saying that 3 times fast. It's filled with all kinds of Pixar merchandise. And it's decorated to the nines, and it's a fun store to peruse. Sometimes you'll even see an artist working away in the corner. Between Lamplight Lounge and Nick Snacks is one of my favorite places to sit and just take a load off. There's an awning with Pixar character cutouts, and I love to just relax and name as many as I can. Rounding the corner, you come to the best place to get yellow snow at California Adventure. But don't worry, here it's just lemon flavoring. It's the adorable snowman frosted treats. Moving on, we come to the Incredicoaster, where the Parr family sometimes hangs out. Baby Jack Jack's superpowers are wreaking havoc as he teleports from tunnel to tunnel, and the family sprints into action to catch him. And you go along for the ride. You accelerate from 0 to 55 miles an hour in 4 seconds, and it's the only inversion coaster at Disneyland. There are enclosed tunnels, special effects, scenes, and a musical score by composer Michael Giacchino, who was the composer on the Incredibles 2 movie. It opened as California Screamin' on February 8, 2001, and at the time it was the longest inverting roller coaster in the world. When you're done shaking up your stomach and your head, stop by Jack Jack's Cookie Num Nums. Here they have a chocolate chip cookie that they warm up in an oven. Oh, and you can get milk. Very important. I love milk, especially with my cookies. They are, of course, delicious, but they are very sweet, so proceed with caution, especially after riding that roller coaster. Moving on down the pier, we see that Jessie's moved in and she's brought all of her critters with her. It is a cute little ride, and there's usually not much of a wait, so give it a whirl. Next, we come to my favorite ride at Pixar Pier, Midway Mania. Midway Mania was the first attraction to be built in 2 parks at the same time. It opened first in Disney's Hollywood Studios on May 31st, 2008, and opened in California Adventure on June 17, 2008, just 2 weeks later. Mr. Potato Head was one of the most advanced audio animatronics at the time. He's 8 feet tall and even has the ability to remove one of his ears and reattach it during his spiel. He was also the first audio animatronic whose mouth appears to form words and vowel sounds. This attraction has no height or age restriction, so everybody can enjoy. Players have 30 seconds in each game play area to score points. When you enter the queue for the attraction, you are shrunk down to the size of a toy. That's why when you exit, you'll see that you're full size again by the living room with the box on the floor that you were just playing in. And of course, you exit through the gift shop. If Midway Mania left you wanting to play more games, next door are the games of Pixar Pier. The big centerpiece of Pixar Pier is called the Pal Around. It may look like a traditional Ferris wheel, but it's not. Disney has plussed it, adding inner cars that hang on an interior track, allowing them to slide and swing as the wheel turns. It's quite scary and really fun. You cannot help but scream. When that car goes swinging out over the lake, I always wonder, what have I gotten myself into? But then I always ride it again. There are two different lines for this attraction. There are the swinging gondolas, and there's also the non-swinging gondolas. The loading area can load 3 cars at a time, 2 of the swinging cars and 1 stationary car. And it holds 6 guests, 3 on each side. There are 24 gondolas in total, and each features a different Pixar character. You get to go around twice. That includes 8 stops to get all the cars loaded, and then there's 1 revolution without stopping. The wheel is 160 feet high, and even though I'm not real big on heights, I think because the car is enclosed, I feel a little safer and only a little freaked out. And I'm also just distracted by the amazing views. Located across from the Pal Around wheel is Bing Bong's Sweet Stuff. Here you can get candy and whimsical merchandise. The last neighborhood we come to on our Pixar Pier tour is called Inside Out Headquarters. Here you can join joy, sadness, anger, disgust, and fear on Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind. Hop aboard one of 8 memory movers to help Riley's emotions, joy, sadness, anger, disgust, and fear, sort through the memories being collected. While it may not be thrilling, it's very cutely themed. If you start to feel a little peckish while exploring Pixar Pier, you've got several options. You've got Poultry Palace, where they serve drumsticks, corn on the cob, and those big turkey legs. And Senior Buzz churros, which of course is churros. And my favorite, Angry Dogs. Not because I've tried one of their dogs, but I just love the theming. Well, that completes our tour of Pixar Pier. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as we did while we were making it. And if you did like it, give it a thumbs up. Comment below and let us know your opinion of the retheming to Pixar. And consider subscribing to our channel and hitting the bell icon to be notified whenever we upload a new video. Because we will continue to explore what makes Disney so magical. Until next time, have a wonderful week, and remember, it's all just designed for fun.